Hey guys, Alyse Williams here. Wanted to bring you a super powerful message. And none of this information that I'm sharing with you do I make up. I'm constantly being mentored through books and videos and personal relationships. And so what I'm going to share with you today is something that I actually heard shared by Dr. Wayne Dyer, who has been a huge mentor from afar for me for the past 10 years. And he was talking about being connected to your source. And, for a lot of people, that source is God or Jesus or whatever that source is for you, right? That source of light, that source of power. And so he gave this example that I can't stop thinking about. And I really encourage you to start to think about too, because we live in a world of opposites if we allow ourselves to live in that world, right? Everything's right or wrong. True or false, fair or unfair. And we're constantly battling these opposites, and our ego is constantly working very hard to prove that our side of the opposite is truth, right? Right and wrong, black and white, all these opposites that really cause, dysfunction between people. And so when you realize how connected to your source you are, and that's just a decision in your mind, you realize that all those opposites go away. So think about this. Imagine if you lived on the sun. Imagine if you lived on the sun. Don't think about how hot it would be or, well, who would ever really live on the sun? Get rid of all the logic that's going on in your mind right now and dig deep into your spirit. And think about if you lived on the sun and every morning when you woke up and you opened the door to your house, what would you see? What would you experience? You would only experience light and warmth, right? Would you experience any darkness if you lived on the sun? You wouldn't, right? Well, I want you to understand that you have that opportunity right now to decide that you live in your source of light from the time you wake up until the time you go to sleep. And if you decide to let go of the opposites, to let go of the darkness, to let go of being right, to let go of things feeling like things have to be fair or unfair, right? And just realize that when you're connected to the source, all you see and experience and feel is light. Now, that doesn't mean that challenges aren't going to happen, that, tough experiences aren't going to be thrown at you. But again, what are you connected to? What are you focused on? Are you connected to the contrast of light, dark, bad, good, fair, unfair? Or are you constantly connected to your source, where you understand that light, that warmth, that goodness, that brightness is there all the time, and you're connected to it. You're a part of it. It's where you live. It's not just where you visit when you feel like it. It's who you are. It's where you are. So I want you to really think about that today and ask yourself how connected you feel to your source right now. Or if you're so caught up with all the emotions and feelings and drama that we bring into our own life because we live in this world of contrast that allows our egos to thrive. And if you really decide on a conscious level to little by little start to let that go, you realize that you are connected and have been connected to the source since the day you were born. That source initiated you to want to crawl. That source initiated you to walk and form the words and the vocabulary that you speak every day. That doesn't go away. It just gets, kind of pushed down by parents and teachers and family members and bosses and all these different people that program you to believe that you're not connected to that source anymore, that greatness and that desire to surpass all challenges, surpass all physical capabilities, right? That all of that is still in you, and you can connect to it at any time as soon as you choose to. So think about today how connected to the source you are, whether you want to be more connected to the source, and if you're willing to let go of being right, of letting go of the darkness that brings so much drama and feeds our egos so much. So think about that today. I hope that message and that visual was as powerful for you as it was for me. Look forward to talking to you again soon. Have an amazing day.